Alright guys, Delzinski here and welcome to another WWE DVD and Blu-ray review. This time we're looking at the title WrestleMania 30. Now this title was supplied to me by those good fellas at www.dvd.co.uk, so be sure to go over and check out what they have on offer. Now WrestleMania 30 will be available from the 9th of June 2014 and you can pick this title up in two formats. You have the DVD version, which is priced at £29.99, and you have the Blu-ray version, which is priced at £34.99, and this title is also certificated a 15. Now for this review I am reviewing the Blu-ray version. So, do I really need to say much more? I mean, come on guys, we're talking about WrestleMania, the granddaddy of them all. You know, the stage of immortals. And this is by far the biggest event in WWE's calendar year. And of course, we are celebrating WrestleMania's 30th anniversary. Now, WrestleMania rolled into the Mercedes-Benz Silverdome. Oh, hold on, wait a minute, my bad. I kind of hulked up there for a minute, brother. I mean, WrestleMania rolled into the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, the Party City. Yes, kind of giving away who the host of WrestleMania is, but yes, WrestleMania was jam-packed full of superstars, and we had the host of WrestleMania, which was none other than brother Hulkamania himself, Hulk Hogan. Not only did we just have Hulk Hogan, we had the likes of Daniel Bryan, John Cena, The Undertaker, Triple H, Batista, Brock Lesnar, all on this year's WrestleMania card. So, with these names in mind, let's actually take a look at the full WrestleMania 30 match card. So we kickstart WrestleMania 30 with an absolute bang, as we have Daniel Bryan versus Triple H, with the winner being entered into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match later on that night. Would Daniel Bryan get his moment, and would it be on the greatest stage of them all? Or would the game get out his shovel and once again bury any chance of Daniel Bryan becoming world champion at WrestleMania? This was a great match to kickstart the granddaddy of them all. It's had some real emotion involved. Obviously, you had Triple H representing the Authority, wanting to squash and kill off Daniel Bryan's hopes of ever becoming champion. And then you had the underdog, a man that quite literally had everything thrown at him by the Authority over the past few months in the build-up to this match. Daniel Bryan, you know, going against the grain, wanting to make a moment, wanting to make his name. Would he be able to do it at WrestleMania 30? Well guys, this was a great match to kickstart the pay-per-view, as I said, and it really did set the bar for the evening. Next up, we have a six-man tag team match. We had The Shield versus Kane and the New Age Outlaws. And yes, there is most definitely dissension in the family of the Authority, with the Hounds of Justice rebelling against the Director of Operations, who is Kane. Now, guys, The Shield, obviously one of the most dominant forces in the WWE today. They are just some crazy cats. They are literally wanting to kick ass and take names. As for Kane, well, he's had a bit of a grudge against anybody that disobeys him. So Kane really wanting to settle the score here tonight. And he brought with him kind of a weird combination, but he brought with him the Old Age Outlaws. Yes, Triple H's buddies coming to do him a few favours. So yes, would it be almost as such the old school getting the victory here, or would it be the new blood in the case of The Shield winning at WrestleMania? Then we move on to a very new concept to WrestleMania, and it sounds like it's going to be a concept that they take forward, as we had the very first match of giant proportion, the very first Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Superstars galore in this one, all biting it out to lift the Andre the Giant trophy. We had guys like Sheamus, The Big Show, obviously a giant himself, Kofi Kingston, the King of Swing, Antonio Cesaro, Alberto Del Rio, and many, many more in this match. Who was going to be able to lift that trophy? Albeit, I don't really know what happens with that trophy after you've won it. You just got to have a big mantelpiece because, damn, it's huge. But it's a great accolade to have to win it at WrestleMania. Guys, I've got to admit, this was a fantastic match to watch. The Battle Royal had loads of epic spots in it. I mean, the finish is pretty awesome as well, but you had Kofi Kingston flying all over the place. You know what he's like when it comes to Battle Royals and Royal Rumbles. He always has some entertaining spots. Standout performer for me in this match is not actually, the winner of this match. I kind of maybe gave a little bit of a spoiler away, but yeah, I really enjoyed Alberto Del Rio in this match. He was absolutely phenomenal. I didn't catch this the first time round, but when watching it again, Del Rio definitely puts on a hell of a performance. So check that out and see if you spot that when you do indeed watch this match. I'm definitely not going to tell you who the winner is, so you've just got to pick up the DVD and Blu-ray to find out. So, on to the next match of the evening, and someone's legacy is on the line. Yes, it's John Cena's legacy that is on the line against Bray Wyatt. Now, did Bray Wyatt have the whole world in his hands at WrestleMania, or did John Cena's legacy continue to roll on? Well, I've got to say, this match wasn't exactly a showstopper. It wasn't exactly amazing, but it definitely tried to tell a story. A very interesting, kind of strange match. I mean, Bray Wyatt trying to do what Kane has done in the past, bring out the inner demon of John Cena, trying to bring out the evil side of Cena. I'm not quite sure where all these superstars are going, trying to bring out the evil side. Maybe they just want him to turn heel like the rest of the WWE universe does. But either way, this had some very interesting spots. It was very strange. It was quite an emotional match. So I think it's definitely worth a watch. And next up, well, oh boy. This one really doesn't need an introduction. It's streak time, baby. Yes, the streak. The Undertaker versus Paul Heyman's client, Brock Lesnar. Now, would Taker go 22-0, or would Brock Lesnar become the one in the 21-1? This one has it all. Albeit, it's a very strange match to watch, but this one definitely has some shocking moments. It has some emotion in it. Paul Heyman at ringside really doing a good job at selling this match. And I've got to admit, guys, on this WrestleMania card, there were some awesome promos. I think the John Cena Legacy promo was great. The Streak promo was great. And also the Daniel Bryan promo was fantastic between Triple H as well. So WWE did a very good job of packaging up this year's WrestleMania from my point of view. But either way, the streak is always a big part of WrestleMania. It's always a big deal. And who would walk out victorious? Would the Undertaker streak live on at WrestleMania 30? Now, it's kind of weird booking. I kind of didn't get it. But when something as big as the streak is going on, the next match kind of isn't really going to fit it. And WWE went with Vickie Guerrero's Divas Invitational match. Now, if you're a fan of the Divas, then it's great. But, I mean, it's not the sort of match really that gets the crowd going after such an epic match in terms of having the streak going on. So, you had a Divas Invitational match. It's a bit like the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It's a star-studded affair. You have all the Divas in, so I'm pretty sure this match will leave a smile on Jerry the King Lawler's face. And lastly, yes, last, but by no means not least, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, the big one, the champion, Randy Orton versus Batista. And obviously, as I mentioned at the beginning of this review and the match card, we have the winner of Daniel Bryan versus Triple H, who will be in this main event as well. Now, we all know that Batista came back, won the Royal Rumble, got his title shot, but Triple H kind of throwing a spanner in the works here by making that stipulation where either Daniel Bryan or himself would be entered into the main event. I mean, did this cause an issue for Batista? Does this scupper his plans in becoming world champion? How did Randy Orton feel as well, being the champion? I mean, his championship reign has been undermined by Triple H constantly, and this is just the biggest kick in the teeth ever to have Triple H say, look, if I win, I'm in this title match as well. Would it be an Evolution affair in the WWE main event at WrestleMania 30? Or would Daniel Bryan spoil the party and be in this main event and do something that I think everybody has wanted him to do for a long time now and actually have a substantial run as WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Would this be possible at WrestleMania 30? Could Daniel Bryan do it? Could he defy the odds and go against the authority and become world champion? Well, you'll have to find out. I'm not giving anything away. You're going to have to watch the first match to see who advances, and then you have to watch the World Championship match. Now, this is most definitely a great match to watch as well. I actually thought this was one of the best matches of the night. Not quite possibly as good as the first match in the evening, which is Triple H and Daniel Bryan, but this one again has some very entertaining spots. So guys, you get all of this, but there's more. There's more on this Blu-ray, because as well as actually getting all these matches in the match card and getting WrestleMania as a package, as well, you get the 2014 Hall of Fame, which features the likes of Lita, Jake the Snake Roberts, Paul Bearer, Razor Ramon, Carlos Colon, and of course, the late, great Ultimate Warrior. Yes, on a personal note for me, this is a reason to buy this DVD and Blu-ray. I mean, it's a very emotional night at the Hall of Fame with the sad passing of the Ultimate Warrior, and this was one of the last opportunities that we got to see of the Ultimate Warrior before he passed away. His speech is phenomenal. If you haven't actually caught the speeches, I mean, if you've seen them, it's worth getting the DVD and Blu-ray to relive them. But if you haven't seen them at all, then you need to make sure you grab the Hall of Fame. Just part of this package, it's great. I actually forgot someone here because I didn't really register that they were part of the Hall of Fame, but I did forget Mr. T as well. Good old Mr. T, yep. He thanks his mother a lot on his Hall of Fame speech, so yeah, you'll be thanking your mother too that someone cut him off during his Hall of Fame speech. But yeah, I mean, the Hall of Fame was a great moment, has some great stories, it's very emotional because you've got the likes of Jake the Snake Roberts who talks about his past and his troubles, Razor Ramon as well, similar sort of situation, and of course, the Warrior, who many of us never thought we would see at a Hall of Fame ceremony. And, you know, it was kind of fitting that he did actually get that award before his sad passing. As well as the Hall of Fame, we also have the WrestleMania pre-show. We have a fatal four-way tag team championship match between the Usos, Los Matadors, the Real Americans, and Ryback. Whoo! So as you can see, you've just got shed loads. You've got tons and tons of content here. Now, as I had the Blu-ray, you do get some Blu-ray exclusives as well, and these are titled All That Left Is the Game, and also Bruno Sammartino unveiling his statue to the WWE. Guys, this is a huge WrestleMania for numerous reasons. This event provides shocks, celebrations, and some great WrestleMania moments, including cameos from the great one himself, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, two legends, and they actually stand in the ring with the immortal Hulk Hogan. Wow, what a WrestleMania moment that is. Now, WrestleMania is an event not to be missed for the hardcore WWE fan anyway, but with the shocks that come out of this WrestleMania, you'd be mad not to pick up this Blu-ray or DVD, whichever one you decide to choose. To add to this as well, as I said, you get the Hall of Fame, and the class of 2014 speaks for itself. It's simply a great selection of legends. And you know, as I said before, it was a very emotional night for the WWE Universe. So guys, if you want to be shocked, filled with emotion, drama, suspense, or if you just want to come along for the ride that is WrestleMania, WrestleMania 30 is the perfect addition to your WWE collection. If you like the sound of this title, head over to www.dvd.co.uk and you can pre-order your purchase right about now. So this has been my WrestleMania 30 review. I hope I didn't give too much away. I always try and avoid giving away spoilers, albeit that I did mention something about Del Rio. Oops. But I won't do that anymore. I'll try my best to be good on these DVD reviews and Blu-ray reviews. So that is it for my WrestleMania 30 review. I enjoyed watching this, and I've got to admit, it was a great WrestleMania, albeit some moments kind of shocked me, some moments kind of took me by surprise, but is that not a good thing about WrestleMania? You don't want it to be predictable. You want to have those moments. You also want to have those cameos from those superstars like The Rock, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, and you know, as well, it was just a jam-packed event. You had a good, strong match card. Definitely worth a purchase in my opinion. Let me know via the comments box below if you do pick up this title, and just remember as well, it is released on the 9th of June 2014 and www.dvd.co.uk is your best source for it. So all that's left to be said is follow me on my amazing fire-breathing Twitter machine, which is at Delzinski, and also, as per usual, please rate, comment and subscribe, and also let me know if you do pick up a copy. This is Delzinski, signing out.